Hey everybody, Mark Davis here in the Video Cave in the moments following our Thursday, November 29th, 2012 talk program, in which we are spending a lot of time this week chronicling a political battle in Washington. But not between Republicans and Democrats. Nope, between Republicans and Republicans. There are a couple of ways to be a Republican these days, especially on the issue of taxes. One is the pragmatic approach, hey, we lost the White House, we didn't get control of the Senate, we only have the House, it took us a long time to dig ourselves into this fiscal hole, let us incrementally dig our way out with compromises and deal cutting. Yeah, that's one way to go. Then there's the way that I think we should go. I just had an inspiring conversation this morning with Congressman Louis Gohmert, 1st District of Texas, and just having Louis on the phone just infuses my sails with wind. It makes me want to get out there and fight the good fight, and I hope to maybe portray that to you in the following way. The people who are stepping forward to say that we need to either, first of all, let's dispense with the notion of raising tax rates on anybody, especially at the upper levels. People say, well, it's just taxing the wealthy. After all, they can afford it. They can afford it? Really? Is that how we do tax policy now? Show me somebody's got a couple of $1 million. They can afford if I take 75% of it. They're still living pretty high on the hog. They can afford it. That's not how you do tax policy in a free country. In a free country, here's how you do tax policy. What is the least amount of money that we can take at every level? What's the least amount we can take and still have the strong but limited government that the Founding Fathers envisioned? That's how you do tax policy. Now, we're so many thousands of light years away from that right now. Who knows when we'll ever get there? But here's a step toward it. Line in the sand that says not one more dime of taxes to be taken from the people who are already paying the freight for most of the way our federal government works anyway, the people at the upper income levels. And then along will come some people who will say, yeah, but we need more revenue, so let's close some loopholes. Let's get rid of some deductions. Here's an idea. Let's not, because that is a tax increase by another name. Anything that involves people writing a bigger check to the IRS than they currently write is a bad idea. It is based on the wholly false presumption that Washington does not have enough money. Are you kidding me? The notion that this bloated government does not have enough of your money or mine? That's patently absurd. So all this talk of, well, we need to put revenue on the table. No, we don't. Here's what we should put on the table. A line in the sand that says no tax increases on anybody. Is there some wiggle room where maybe there's a deduction here or a loophole there? Sure, I'll play ball with anybody. But ultimately, it's time to put this right back in the Democratic Party's face and say, look, you give us serious spending cuts, serious entitlement reform, and then and only then will we remotely talk about the notion of increasing the tax bleed that we take from our citizenry. We do not have a revenue problem. We have a spending problem. The spending issue, the one that may well be impossible to solve because no politician, Republican or Democrat, wants to step out with the courage to say, hey, you know what I got right here? A list of things I'm going to cut, because immediately everyone affected by those cuts will be squealing like the proverbial stuck pigs, and those politicians will likely lose. So I don't know how we get out of this problem, but maybe some good stiff spines and some good strength. I know it's an odd time to show strength right now because Republicans lost the White House, lost the Senate. How many of us are even left in the House? But if there is anything to be remembered, it is this. No Republican got elected. No Republican got elected from voters who wanted bigger government or more taxes from people. So let us do the right thing and let the chips fall where they may. Let's give that a try. Something I want you to give a try if you're not already doing so. The Mark Davis Show, 7 to 10. We appreciate it very much. You're listening right here on 660 AM, The Answer.